Tony, I'm the singer of the band.
And you're a bass.
Jason, lead talent. And drums.
It's changed a lot. Prey was an older version of a sound, an older version of a band. It was originally just myself and Jer and another drummer, and we had more of a kind of, I suppose, a grungy kind of tinge to the sound. And then Shane joined the band, and he brought a different kind of style to it, which made it kind of evolve a little bit more, which was the kind of, I suppose, catalyst towards what the album Regrets for the Dead sounds like now. So we always wanted to do something a little bit different than what we're doing with Prey. We wanted an extra kind of layer with the second guitars. So we changed on the band, like, the whole dynamic kind of just shifted from there. And then it kind of, as the songwriting progressed, the album kind of sounds the way it does now. Well, firstly, it was an album that we're very, very proud of. Or the opportunity to record an album that we're very, very proud of. It also kind of opened doors into Europe, like, in terms of, touring and things like that, which we've done 3 times now. We're just back from our 3rd adventure over to Europe. So it's something that we probably couldn't have done if we didn't get on board with those guys.
Well, yeah, they opened the door in terms of contacts, in terms of, I suppose,
Bring the band to the next level.
Yeah. Really. I think when we went there, we thought we kind of knew what we were doing, in the sense of, yeah, this is where we're going. And then whenever I get the chance to, I suppose, work with some serious professionals in the business, and in terms of Wormhole and Death, and the engineer, the producer that we got to work with, our eyes were open to the way things are really done.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fair to say. I mean, and then from then on, we got the chance then to work on that after the album, and as Ronan says, spread our wings a little bit into Europe. It's great playing in Ireland, and we love playing in Ireland, but just like we love playing in Cork, it's our second home. Even though it's three and a half hours away from where we live, it's probably our favourite place to play in the country. It is our favourite place to play in the country, hands down. But then to get the chance to kind of get our music to a wide audience, that's really what the Wormhole Death thing did. It started that ball rolling. That's 3 years ago, and we're kind of venturing down that road at the minute, and we're looking forward to the next, see what the future holds.
Mm-hmm. But like, from a recording point of view, it was like a massive eye opener. Even before we actually got there, like, from a pre-production kind of point of view, where you had like a producer kind of giving you suggestions on how the song should kind of, if there was bits that like he didn't think were right, maybe kind of change something, and kind of like just to get the songs as good as they can be. We never had someone kind of involved that kind of much that intensively before with us. So when we got there, the recording process was really hardcore. There was no, kind of we'll fix it in the mix kind of stuff.
No.
Like, if it wasn't performed properly, it just wasn't making the cut. So we took a lot from that we're kind of running into our next album, like, in terms of writing, because we know now what isn't good enough to make it onto a song or onto a record, so that was a huge kind of eye opener from that point of view.
Okay.
I think we all have kind of common ground in terms of like Architects and Parkway Drive and bands like that. Yeah. But we all kind of come from different musical backgrounds. Like, myself and Jerry come from a slightly older generation, so.
And I like gent.
My favourite band is Smashing Pumpkins. But you can't really see that on anything that we do. Maybe some melody parts. And Jerry's like the same vein as me, Whereas these two guys come from a slightly different background, But it all seems to work really well together.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd say the band's probably kind of made the most impact on us lately is band Architects, because it's so emotive, it's so big, it's powerful, it's all those things. It stands out from.
It's more
the
than
crowd.
just riffs and stuff. They're real impact in songs, like powerful.
There's nothing worse than just hearing riff, and that's just a riff, and that's not interesting. It
Yeah.
has to be interesting. It has to be more to it. It has to be emotion. It has to be something you can connect with, and that's what we're trying to do with what we're doing
I
tonight.
think you can see that on your records too. Like
Make sense of all this, but there is nothing more than this.
For me, I think it was the last festival we did.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
The one we just literally did. We were over there last weekend. We did 2 festivals, and
2 festivals on Monday.
yeah, which
Which
was
was shit because it was like nearly 40 degrees. Trying to play metal in the sun outside.
the experience, like the crowd in the last one was absolutely amazing. Like I've never experienced anything like it myself. Like, and it just kind of has you up on a high. Like even a week later, like it was just still up here because that energy you got from that crowd was ridiculous. I mean, so
Perfect setting, like the big stage, big crowd, perfect sound, and the energy like from the crowd was surreal. Like
It was, yeah. Like it's amazing. Like there was loads of different types of bands playing. Like from black metal to new metal to bands like ourselves. Like deathcore was such an eclectic mix, and we kind of felt that we were probably the lightest band of the whole setup. Like, and as soon as we started playing, the crowd just went absolutely fucking apeshit. Like, I mean, so it was great. Like, it was really good.
that's cool.
yeah. I'm dead.
I killed Jason because I want to do that on a regular basis. I would marry Jer because I've known him the longest, and